Regardless of what your current positions and feelings are for Black Ops 7, Treyarch are objectively upping the ante over Black Ops 6 when it comes to unlocks and more specifically around my own interests, camos. The camo system has seen many good ideas come and go in the last few years, but Black Ops 7 is looking to add the most we've ever seen into one singular box. From making standard camo challenges more accessible to adding more unique ways to interact with and be rewarded for using weapons, all the way to long-term plans of post-launch and seasonal offerings, this will be the most options we've had for camo grinds in the franchise this coming year. I get this game isn't for everyone, but if you're interested, I'm curious which system stands out to you the most. Let me know as we go along, drop a like if you enjoy the video, and make sure to subscribe to stay updated with all things Black Ops 7, Battlefield 6, and Arc Raiders content ahead of an incredibly busy next few months here. Would love to have you in the community, but for now, let's get into it. So as for your core camo system, it's an evolution of the current system in Black Ops 6. That being military camos, then on to special camos, then on to your mastery level camos. Some slight but welcome changes are now going to be a part of these core systems for Black Ops 7. So your multiple tiers of challenges, slightly adjusted from last year, will look like 9 military camos, 3 special camos instead of 2, and then 4 mastery camos per mode. And again, you have to remember, you have campaign, multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone this year, having all of those grinds individually. So what's changed this time around with these 3 tiers to your mastery grind? Well, your military camos are probably the ones you're going to notice the most because they were incredibly tedious last year, 100 headshots with every single weapon. However, headshots in Black Ops 7 are now more uniform in scaling, and thus the totals actually decreased. In Black Ops 6, you had those camos that would jump from like 5 to 10, then you'd have increasing increments of, I think it was 10 up to 50 headshots, and then it was 75 and 100. However, this time around, you're going to have increments of 10 headshots per camo, except for the first 2. So your first challenge will be unlocked at 5 headshots, your second will be 10, and then from there, the third will be 20, fourth being 30, and so on and so forth. So with 9 camos total and 10 headshot increments each time past that second, you're only required to complete 80 headshots to get to your special camos with every single weapon this time around instead of 100. Not to mention, not every weapon will require headshots, as sniper rifles and shotguns are adjusted with Black Ops 7. Snipers will require 1-shot, 1-kill medals, which are most sniper kills. Some you're not going to, but most of the time, especially depending on the caliber of the sniper, you'll end up getting those with ease. Headshots were a little bit tedious last year, so definitely welcoming this change. And then shotguns will be point-blank kills, which might be tedious depending on what the range is considered in Black Ops 7 and what maps there are to use these, but it breaks up the monotony of those headshots with every single weapon. These alone are nice changes in quantity required and the amount of kills required as well. I genuinely think that on paper, you'll be able to complete these weapons gold faster than even last year, which if you were efficient with your challenges this past year, you could genuinely have gotten your weapons gold before even maxing out their weapon level. I think that I had a handful that I still had like 5+ levels left before I max ranked it. I think you can do that even faster this year. But then your special camos are changing a little bit as well. There's now an additional special camo to unlock before moving on to the gold equivalent, and it appears that these will also be the same camos for every single weapon, similar to how we see the military camos the same for every weapon now in Black Ops 6. So adding a more uniform approach to that. But then your masteries appear to be the same. The only one key element that is yet to be revealed is if mastery camos will still require a challenge for dark matter level of those grand mastery camos, or if it will be like Modern Warfare 3 most recently and the equivalent of finishing Priceless, giving you the interstellar camo just all at once. Like, will dark matter end up having a camo challenge associated with it, or will it be something that it just grants it for all weapons once you complete the tier below it, that final weapon challenge across the 30 weapons? Personally, I'm hoping we get the return of the unlocking for all weapons. I just think it has that better nature of like feeling like a big reward at that point instead of, oh, I unlocked the opportunity to get this weapon challenge done and get that camo with each individual weapon. Me personally speaking, though. But when it comes to the grind, that being your main is, as usual as every year, slightly tweaked and made a little more efficient, a little easier, a little more accessible, and you, of course, have the ability to do those in multiplayer, zombies, Warzone, and for the first time ever now, campaign. So a lot of grinding just in the core components. However, there are plenty of additional camo unlocks to be had within the launch window and afterwards. Weapon Prestige is going to be another location where you see a lot of weapon camos throughout the year. The Weapon Prestige system is returning in Black Ops 7, and that's something that, along with the prestiges for standard ranking in this level 1000 goal, I'm really intrigued by this and the new ranking system we'll have for these weapons. as a quick refresher before talking about the camos associated with the system, previous COD games had a few prestiges that you could end up getting into for your weapons. These would relock all your attachments for your weapons and usually trade off with each prestige having a small reward of some kind. Like sometimes it was having a stat tracker or like a kill counter available for your weapon whenever it was entered into a certain prestige. You also had the ability sometimes to engrave your clan tag on your weapon and smaller details like that. But that system would cap out at like 2 prestiges or something like that. This time around in Black Ops 7, you will have the ability to prestige not once, not only twice, but twice, and then going onwards to a level 250 for each weapon to reach a prestige master rank for your weapon. So adding a sort of prestige master grind to your traditional base of a weapon prestige system, it's interesting, but it additionally mentions that after getting into weapon prestige, that you'll have weapon leveling faster than before, so those final like 200 levels or whatever it may be might not feel as crazy and daunting a task from your traditional weapon leveling. You'll also get additional XP and camo rewards at levels 100, 150, and 200, and you can unlock the ultimate reward for your weapon when you reach that level 250, that being a unique final camo including some fan favorites from past games. So you'll see across the weapon prestige grind, you have the ability to get camos at a weapon camo for prestige 1, this camo, the prestige camo, being applicable to that specific weapon that you unlocked it on, and being able to place it on any other weapon you have immediately, along with a unique prestige attachment that I'm still thinking is like operator mods returning from Black Ops 4, but we haven't seen much of those just yet. You'll also get another weapon prestige camo at prestige 2, this camo being again applicable to that specific weapon and any other weapon you have immediately. Then another, because you don't enter a prestige 3, but once you cap out your weapon, you're auto placed in the weapon prestige master track. You'll also get another weapon camo at prestige level 100, then another at 150, 200, and finally a weapon camo at prestige master 250. So along the weapon leveling journey, you have the opportunity to unlock 6 additional unique weapon camos that will then be applicable to any other weapon, regardless on if you've started those weapon camo grinds or not. But again, that's not all, because post-launch, in season, you'll also see more weekly and seasonal challenges. The weekly challenge system will be returning here within Black Ops 7, last seen in Modern Warfare 3, or that's what it appears to be, mimicking that system. So we'll see weapon camos being rewarded throughout that as well. However, taking it one step further than what Modern Warfare 3 did. So let's say there's an 8-week season. If you completed 6 challenges, that being a 1 weekly set, there's 6 challenges you can complete across multiplayer, zombies, campaign, or Warzone. You only have to complete 6 to get credit for that week of the 24 per week introduced. But if you complete 4 of those 8 weeks, so 24 challenges in total, you'll have earned a half-season mastery camo reward. But if you complete all 8 weeks worth of 6 challenges, you'll have earned a second full seasonal mastery camo. So 2 seasonal mastery camos per season introduced. But then that doesn't even account for seasonal events. We of course saw the Nuketown event come recently. We saw 2 other camo events happen within Black Ops 6 so far, but the focus has been transferred to camo rewards for these events. So you're going to see, if not each of these, more for sure having camo rewards throughout the post-launch seasons. So that's definitely something to consider as well. Finally, there was one additional redacted camo that was mentioned here, officially speaking. But this, I mean, obviously they don't have any other details other than redacted. So that might be something that's saved for details like at COD Next. Might not see it until we see the launch of the game. But this, I'm really interested in seeing if this is a new system in place or if it's just like some kind of corny way to announce like, oh, ranked camos are coming back, or like, oh, Warzone event camos, or something like that. I would imagine it wouldn't be something we've already seen if it's mentioned as redacted, but frankly, we don't know. Perhaps, again, that's revealed at Next in a few days, but for now, that's where we're at. There is a ton of grindable options this year for completionists, and that's only on the camo side of things. We, of course, have calling card challenges, the 100%er grinds for everything across multiplayer, zombies, campaign, and Warzone. You're probably going to end up having those reticle challenges again. You'll have daily challenges. So you're going to have a ton of grindable content here for either XP or actual rewards that I know that right now it sounds blasphemous to be like, oh, I'm going to do that. I'm looking forward to it. But as a camo and challenge completionist, I'm going to do this in Battlefield. I'm going to also do it in Black Ops 7 as well. So a lot of stuff here. It seems like Treyarch is really just throwing everything at the wall here with this, with a reported generational reset coming with Modern Warfare 4. makes sense. Throw everything you got here while you have the opportunity to. But hey, man, if you're into this kind of stuff, it seems like you're going to be eating very well this year. So that's where we're going to wrap it up. Just want to fill you guys in on some details regarding some stuff that I find intriguing. Hopefully you guys do as well. Again, even if it is Black Ops 7, it might not be necessarily the most fondly looked at thing right now. I want to fill you guys in and keep you in the loop. For now, though, that's where we're going to wrap it up. So drop your thoughts down below. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video. And make sure to subscribe for more Black Ops 7, Battlefield 6, Arc Raiders, and even more FPS content. This is the busiest fall I think we've had on the channel, and I'm looking forward to it so much. So we'd love to have you guys along for the ride. If you'd like to join the community, feel free to join. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Mine has been Espresso. I'll see you later. Take care, and peace.